Hey, what's going on? I want to talk today about Elon Musk, SNL, and Dogecoin. I have a theory on Dogecoin. We decided to do a Dogecoin experiment not too long ago, and I've become a bit of a conspiracy theorist when it comes to what I expect to happen with Dogecoin over the next week, and it has to do with Elon Musk and SNL and his controversial appearance on Saturday Night Live this weekend. So we're going to talk about that right now on the Black Financial Channel. So buckle up your seatbelt, hit the thumbs up button. We're going to get started right now. Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the Black Financial Channel. That's theblackfinancialchannel.com. My name is Dr. Boyce Watkins. I'm your friendly neighborhood finance professor. And today I wanted to give you an update on my Dogecoin experiment. You guys know that we did the Dogecoin experiment. I asked you guys on my Twitter. I said, how many of you would like to see me buy Dogecoin just to see what was going to happen? Now, I start off by reminding you of what I believe and what I really pretty much can prove to be the fundamental value of Dogecoin. The fundamental value of Dogecoin is what? Answer me in the chat. What is the fundamental value when you use traditional financial asset valuation models? What is the fundamental value of Dogecoin? Somebody answer in the chat for me. Dwayne, Edric, I see you put B1 in the chat. Melvin Stevens. What is the fundamental value of a Dogecoin? Anybody know? What's up, Joseph Nathaniel? Nothing. Thank you, Danielle Jones. Thank you. Yeah, it's nothing. It's worthless, right? So I want to make it clear. Every time I talk about Dogecoin, I got to start with the caveat that this is not investing. This is not where I am a finance PhD, but this is not finance PhD stuff. In academia, we laugh at stuff like this, but that doesn't mean Dogecoin can't have a market value based on whatever people just like at the time. People like I don't know, when people like skinny jeans or whatever. Like, there's nothing valuable about skinny jeans. People just pay money for them, right? So if you invested in skinny jeans, then you probably made some money, right? So maybe Dogecoin is the skinny jeans of the financial markets. I don't know. It's up to you to decide how you want to look at that. Now, here's the deal. So here's my theory on Dogecoin, and I'll give you an update on the Dogecoin experiment. Right now, we are almost back in the money. We bought Dogecoin at 38 cents a coin. Some of y'all clowned the hell out of me because then we lost a bunch of money. The value dropped because I think the value dropped to maybe 21 cents or something. And I was updating you guys, and you were like, no, you bought it when it was too expensive. You should have bought it when it was a nickel. Well, how did you know that a nickel was too high or too low? You didn't know. You didn't know. Stop acting like you knew, because you didn't know. Now you know. You think you know, but you didn't really know. Nobody knows. Nobody knows if 38 cents is a big number or a small number. We just know, because remember, in investing, all you can compare the present to is the past. You can't compare the present to the future because you haven't been there yet, right? Like, if you look at a house and you say, oh my God, that house is so expensive and it's $1 million. Well, compared to what? I mean, maybe 10 years from now, it's going to be $1.8 million, right? So maybe it's cheap. You think it's expensive, but maybe it's cheap. So nobody knows what Dogecoin is supposed to be worth. That's what it is. All right, so here we go. So Abby says you are obsessed. You are absolutely 100% correct. I am truly obsessed with this because I am utterly fascinated with investor psychology. I love to see how our thinking affects where we put our money. So I wanted to jump in. I wanted to jump on this fun bandwagon. And I took a little bit of play money, and I said, and because 76% of you voted yes that I should buy the Dogecoin and report the results, I did, and we're almost back even. I think the price of a Dogecoin right now is about 36 cents. It had dropped to 21 cents. We bought it 38 cents. Now, here's what's interesting. Here's where my little conspiracy theory comes into play. All right. So I saw what Dogecoin was doing. I took another survey, you guys. I said, I put it on my Twitter. By the way, my Twitter is Dr. Boyce Watkins 1. Please follow me on Twitter. I need smart black people following me. I'm tired of the idiots following me. I'm trying to block them. All right. So on Twitter, I said, what do I do now? What do you think? Do you think I should buy more? Do you think I should hold steady? Do you think I should sell? Do you think I should sell it all? You think I should sell a piece of it? And the majority of you actually said hold steady. Right. And that's what you said last week. And that's what I did. This week, I didn't do that. This week, I did not follow your instructions. And let me tell you why. I have a theory that on Dogecoin, I'm going to see if I'm right about this. I don't know. I might be wrong. Right. It's like taking a basketball shot. You might hit, you're going to hit 50%, miss 50% if you're a good shooter. But I'm going to take a shot at the shot and see what happens. I believe that Elon Musk appearing on SNL this week is going to lead to a pop in the value of Dogecoin. I would not be surprised if all the chatter, I was reading all the reports, there's a lot of controversy around Elon Musk going on this SNL. Miley Cyrus has been slammed because she's going to go on with SNL or go on SNL with Elon. And I was like, why is Miley Cyrus being slammed for hanging out with Elon Musk? That doesn't make sense. And what it is that all of her fans, which I guess they appreciate, like, you know, white girls who just love to be hoes in their spare time, they all are upset because they feel like Elon Musk is a dirty, greedy billionaire who hates women. I don't know where they get that from, but then again, crazy people who follow people like Miley Cyrus, they just find a reason to be mad at you and they hate you no matter what. Most of them are part of the Me Too movement, and we've pretty much concluded that most of that was garbage. Not all of it, right? So, like some of these rappers, the way they treat women is ridiculous. But some of the Me Too movement, like, I'm going to accuse you of a crime 20 years ago where there's no proof or whatever, but yet you're supposed to believe me because I'm a woman. Like, that doesn't even make any sense. Like, that no logical person in the history of this planet could ever make sense of a statement like that I'm going to believe you just because you have a vagina. I'm sorry. That just doesn't, I don't understand that. But here's the thing. So they're mad at Elon for going on to SNL, or scratch this. They're mad at Miley for going on with Elon, but some of the SNL cast members are upset that Elon's coming on the show because right now in America, you have a very interesting populist movement that is very much anti-wealthy. But also remember, Elon also was a guy who refused to take the vaccine. He was a guy who said that the whole pandemic thing, that you're panicking over nothing. He kept his factories open. He kept moving along, and he made approximately $300 million a day during the pandemic. $300 million a day because Elon Musk was like, I'm not going to stop producing cars and pursuing my dreams and building rocket ships just because you're scared and you want to hide under your bed over a virus that has a 99.5% survival rate. Like 99.5% of us are going to survive this pandemic. It doesn't mean it's not real. Doesn't mean that you shouldn't be concerned. But a lot of people, a lot of us, and myself included, I'm not going to lie, I put my mask on and I kept on moving. I traveled to about 20 different places this year. I got maybe at least 20 or 30 different airplanes with Alicia. We wore a mask. We sanitized our hands. We socially distanced, but then we kept it moving. We kept living our life. I wasn't going to sit up under the bed and become some sort of weird, antisocial, scared to death kind of person. Do you know how many teenagers are like now suicidal because they haven't seen their friends in a year and a half? Like, do you know how many little kids are literally going to grow up and become serial killers because they spent an entire year like with one parent, like in complete isolation? I'm not making fun of it. I totally get that. But there's a way to handle danger without freaking the fuck out and completely shutting your whole life down. I didn't understand that. Now, with that said, Elon Musk is not popular with liberals. In fact, I think he might even be a Trump supporter. I don't know. He took a picture with Kanye West. So a lot of the SNL cast members are not happy about Elon coming on the show. A lot of Miley Cyrus fans are not happy about Miley Cyrus performing with Elon when he comes on the show. So you might say, Boyce, why are you talking about all this? This didn't make no sense, man. You're all over the place. Why am I talking about this? Well, because this is going to draw a ton of media attention. This is going to dominate the internet chatter in these internet streets, in these internet streets. It's going to dominate the internet chatter for the entire week. And what's going to happen at some point, in my view, is that somehow Dogecoin is going to slide into the conversation on SNL when they do their skits. They do skits on all things that are relevant. They will probably do a skit or two about Dogecoin. And also, when Americans start fighting back and forth like they do, we just kind of have this society now where everybody hates everybody else and everybody's always arguing and throwing crap at each other. Um, what happens is that the people that support you really hunker down in what they believe. So I believe that the people who love Elon Musk, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm one of them. I think Elon Musk is one of the most fascinating white boys I've ever seen. Like I love the idea of a billionaire who wants to go to Mars. I think that's the coolest thing ever, right? Most billionaires just want to buy like an extra Rolls Royce or whatever. Like he wants to go to Mars. Like how cool is that? And also he's into science like me. I'm a sciencey guy, and me and my stepson talk about Elon Musk all the time because he's an engineer. He's into cars, and we just love it. We think it's the coolest thing in the world. And so I think that this is going to have an impact on the price of Dogecoin. I swear to God, I believe that Dogecoin is going to go up. So let's see. Corey says, so you're buying more Dogecoin. You know what? I did. I'm going to double down on my bet on my gamble, right? This is not an investment. This is a gamble. This is a bet. This is damn near like a day trade. It's not quite a day trade, but it's pretty close. I doubled down and I bought 5,000 more Dogecoins because I believe, again, this is my conspiracy theory. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be, I mean, in a week from now, I may be totally off base. I may be apologizing a week from now. I have no idea. But I believe that that's going to pop the price of Dogecoin. And then you know what we're going to do? After we do that, after we see the big pop, I think I might go ahead and be like, okay, let's take our money off the table, or maybe we'll just figure it out as a group and decide how much to take off the table. Maybe we won't take it all off. Maybe I don't know. But this is not a real investment. I want to make that clear. So do not think that I'm running around here with a PhD in finance talking about Dogecoin as if it's a truly valuable, meaningful, relevant, fundamental investment. The best investments you make are the investments that you hold for long periods of time that are going to build generational wealth. Your family will not build generational wealth off Dogecoin, most likely. Maybe it's possible, but it's probably not going to happen. Okay. All right. Do we get that? Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay. Where do I buy my Dogecoin from, Justin? I just bought some on Robinhood, but you can buy it on Cash App. I don't know if you can buy it on Cash App. I know you can't buy it on Coinbase. Coinbase doesn't mess with Dogecoin because Dogecoin is kind of, they're kind of in the ghetto of cryptocurrencies. Like other cryptos don't really respect Dogecoin because it kind of makes a mockery out of the whole system. It's kind of like when Donald Trump got elected president and everybody thought the presidency was a joke, which it kind of was. Like if you elect a guy like Donald Trump, then you're electing reality TV stars to become president, then, it kind of reduces the respect of the office, right? So the same thing is kind of true with Dogecoin. They felt that Dogecoin really was disrespectful of the whole crypto space. And I don't completely disagree. Now, anyway, that's pretty much all I want to share. My Instagram is here, the real Boyce Watkins. Feel free to follow me on Instagram if you want to hang out and have intelligent conversations. And also, we're on the second day of a three-part lecture series I'm doing on how to make economic decisions. And it's really, really good. And we're talking about things like how do you decide if you want to sell your stock in order to pay off student loans, or do you want to do you want to quit? When do you quit your job, or do you want to borrow against your home in order to start a business, or just all these little questions like that. And there are actually principles and theories that we can lay out that can help you understand this. And it's called Being the CEO of Your Own Life. And so the URL is blackwealthdecisions.com. Everything's recorded. You have lifetime access. So if you'd like to go over to blackwealthdecisions.com, you can actually use the code word podcast 0430. There's the code right there. And you can get 25% off. I think that's what the number is, something like that. So feel free to do that. And we meet again tonight at 8 o'clock. And so feel free to join us again tonight. And we meet again tomorrow night, Sunday night. And then the series will be done, but you'll have lifetime access to the recordings, all the slides, all the materials, everything else. And this is for those of you that want to understand, like, what sort of mindset do I need to have in order to make financial decisions? Well, being the CEO of your life is designed to do that, to kind of give you a framework to allow you to understand things like the time value of money and things like that will help you even make trade-offs that you have to make in life that sometimes can be confusing for some of us. Okay. So anyway, I'm out of here, guys. I hope you have a good day. Thank you for listening. And Dogecoin to the moon. Let's see if we can get this paper. But remember, that's not a real investment. So make your real money somewhere else. Dogecoin is just a joke, to be honest with you. I'll talk to you guys later. Take care. Peace.